welcome to HistoricHole. My name is David, and this week I'm joined by Baki and Got Milk.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah.
Baki's eating.
Cool Ranch.
Endorsement of Doritos here
Hopefully we get that.
at Historical.
Wait, so if I like that's how you know you really made it, man. When you're watching your own video and then you just see like an ad pop up, you're just like, fuck yeah.
Or
And,
yeah,
like,
when people
proper
hit you up and
sponsorship,
are like,
endorsements.
I want to
Endorsements. Endorsements.
You get emails from people that are like, hey, I want to pay you money if you say this on your podcast. You got to sell your soul to the man. But I would gladly sell my soul to Sheath Underwear.
Oh, fuck
I'm
yeah.
just kidding. But they actually, I do think they sponsor a bunch of podcasts, so that's pretty cool. So I do appreciate that those companies do that. But
Blue Chew.
Blue Chew, I would definitely.
Get your head in the game.
Yeah, dude.
Or dude wipes.
Facts. Gotta have those wipes. You never know.
Dude wipes,
Gotta
man.
stay
You
fresh
remember?
and clean.
Yeah, bro. You remember Ridiculousness? They were sponsoring the fuck out of dude wipes.
Yeah.
Even had
Can't
a
be
whole
walking
episode.
around with a dingleberry.
Yeah, man,
Fuck
you
no.
can't.
It's true.
I've had to put a few women under those conditions.
Then you need some new underwear. What's that other sponsor? Boom.
Sheath. Apparently the deal with their underwear is like you just put like there's like a pocket for your dick in the underwear. So you know how like sometimes your dick's just like flopping around and it's getting all sorts of discombobulated. Apparently there's just like a pocket in there. That's why it's sheath. It's like a sheath to put your fucking dick in.
That's sheath.
Dude, there's
Bro, I'm sword in the stone right now.
bro, there is this episode on Dave where Dave ordered like this. It's kind of like what you're talking about, but it's also like a condom base too, and you can put his whole penis through it as well. So it's like an underwear with a penis, and like you can also have protected sex with it too. Like that's what the penis area is designed to do.
I don't know. You might be better off with the strap on.
This is weird.
Like, that's what it sounds like.
What if you saw somebody just standing in the corner and they have that on, like butt ass naked, but they have that on? What I just explained.
Wait, like right in the room right now?
Yeah,
What do you mean? Like what context?
Yeah, dude, like you're just standing right there. So like,
Yeah, I wouldn't like that. I don't think.
it'd be very uncomfortable.
I don't know. It really depends on who it is.
Blue Chew. Thanks for the sponsor.
Yeah, Blue Chew, get boners.
Give boners in public places and fucking just stand around and shit until you get arrested because you have a boner in a public area.
I mean, that's one thing you could do, but I feel like there's a variety of options.
No, let's just be honest, bro. If someone was like in a Walmart and they just had a Blue Chew just out of the blue, get it, and they just fucking like just popped one while being in
I don't think I'm
Walmart.
old enough for Blue Chew. I feel like if I had one, I would just be mad at how hard I am.
I've
like-
had something like a Blue Chew.
Like, I already got
You
it
wanna
done.
fight your dick.
I already did my thing.
You want to fight your
Leave
dick?
me alone. Let me be me. Let me exist in my
honey
own
shit.
space.
Get mad at my dick. My dick's acting hard. I'm just like, fuck you. And like, you know what I mean? I want to fight it. It's like, that's why.
Your dick's more gangster than you.
Right? Exactly. He's like, he gets too cocky.
Oh, word.
That was rough.
Too
Oh,
naive.
rough.
That was hard.
Rough puns we got here.
That was veiny.
That was a veiny pun.
That was a veiny pun right there.
Jesus Christ. All right, so today our topic is the JFK Assassination conspiracy theories. Bang. Yeah, he got shot. It's very sad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh.
Yeah.
It's a
R.I.P.
very sensitive topic.
When I think of that JFK assassination video, I think of that Family Guy parody of it with the cheeseburger. Cheeseburger man. You know what I'm talking
The
about?
cheeseburger man.
Yeah,
The
bro.
cheeseburger.
He
Okay,
gets
you gotta
shot.
explain this first. How about you go first and then we'll.
Yeah, it
We'll
was
get
pretty
into
much
it.
like the Whopper and like his Whopper wife, and like it's the exact kind of like video as like the JFK video assassination.
Oh, it's a Burger King?
yeah.
It's a actual Burger King.
That's what I think about every time the JFK is mentioned. Is that scene right there?
Paint the picture. I'm not seeing it.
All right, dude. So it's fucking JFK.
Speaking of the mic.
In his fucking Cadillac, okay? Stretch out. But it's Burger World. Like, everyone's got a fucking Whopper ass head. And they're all wearing, like, he's wearing a purple suit and shit. And then he's sitting in the back, and then boom, boy gets clipped. And it's fucking, instead of brains, it's lettuce, onion, tomato, and condiments.
He gets it with a toothpick.
Nah, it's just the fucking burger guy.
Ketchup everywhere.
Yeah, bro. A little bit of lettuce,
Ketchup was
mayo,
everywhere.
condiments, onions.
Anytime you say Whopper, it's a fucking song just starts playing in my head.
Whopper, 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 Whopper.
Exactly.
I remember the Easy Cheesy commercials. You remember that shit? Get
I
yourself
don't think so.
cheeseburger. You don't remember that shit from Burger King? Roll the clip. It's the fucking. It's like he's just like the burger guy, Burger King guy is just fucking around every corner with a cheeseburger. And he's just all like, and like in the background, it's just all like, get easy cheesy with the cheese.
Damn, he's got like, this is interesting because like, you know, there's the random ass commercials that get like imprinted on my brain. You know what I mean?
Bro,
Like,
it's crazy.
Like, and that I don't remember that one because like I honestly don't fucking.
It was
pay that
like
much
maybe
attention.
like 2006, 7 maybe.
Yeah.
Damn.
When they came out with that shit.
I'm still
All
having
right.
a daydream that there's a
That's
burger
really long time ago.
on a conference table. He's standing there and he's giving a speech. He says, "Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country."
What's that supposed to
Kennedy.
Oh,
His
okay.
speech.
You ever have like bubbles in your shits?
Dude wipes.
Sponsored by Dude Wipes. But like anyway, so do we want to get into the topic?
Yeah,
Actually,
JFK theories. I mean, like, did they ever figure it out? The guy.
Well, let's just start at the beginning. So what happened was he got shot in Dallas by Lee Harvey Oswald. Is the official story. Is he was in the motorcade in downtown. Apparently, Lee Harvey Oswald had a rifle in the book repository, and he worked there, and he was on like the third floor or some shit. I don't know. I don't think it's probably higher than that. I'm getting all of this wrong. Really should probably know all this information if we're going to talk about it. But do you know anything?
So it was a theater, I believe, he got arrested at.
Yeah. Afterwards, yeah.
He
got caught.
shot from a hotel. On his way down, a cop met him, but he let him go after the shots were rang off because the hotel manager vouched for him and said that he was an employee.
Oh wow.
Well,
So
see,
then
isn't
he
that
so, like,
gets
was
his
it-
little getaway.
What was like the
That's
whole
the-
theory behind it? Was it like just like the CIA fucking killing him off or some shit? Like the government didn't like his ass? Like they didn't like it the way they were.
Kennedy, for a long time, he had denounced the CIA, and he wanted to disband them.
Oh word. Yeah, no. It is
So,
what it is.
Moral of the story, basically, it's not great to denounce your own security.
Yeah.
They might set something up.
So let me look it up because I'm pretty sure.
Martin Luther King his ass, man.
No, that was the FBI.
Damn.
They just didn't like him because
So-
he was.
It's the Texas
know.
School Book Depository, the building identified by the Warren Commission's report on the Kennedy assassination as the location which he shot from. So, yeah, that's his book depository. And that's where he worked. And so, yeah, I think he worked there, pretty sure.
So the narrative is that he was a Russian spy, something like that.
Oh no way, Russian spy.
So this whole thing was around the area, the time period of like the Red Scare.
Okay.
Everyone's scared of communism all the time.
Yeah.
The main story about him in particular is that he had a lot of involvements with Russia. So a lot of the conspiracy is to cover that up. because we didn't want a World War III. We had just come out of this, basically.
Oh, wow.
So, part of what you were saying about the CIA, though, like that's also like that's always been the big angle on it. Like that's always a very popular angle is that it's the CIA or somebody within the CIA that facilitated it because, like you said, he wanted to disband it. So, that's always an interesting theory. And what's interesting now too, it's like you see what's happening with like Trump. It's like he's kind of always been sort of at odds with like the intelligence community. So it's like the CIA, FBI, all the three-letter agencies. You know what I mean?
Bro, I just heard some shit about him, like, while I was at the house. Like, my grandma was on the news. Some shit was being told about him. He's got some shit popping off right now.
He's getting indicted, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but over stuff, having to do with intelligence, right? So it's like, what's interesting is like, Trump was at odds, very similar to Kennedy, with the intelligence agencies. Maybe, people can make arguments for whatever reason. Maybe that. What do you do? Come on.
Anyways, it's a little bit harder to stage an assassination in 2023 where everyone has a cell phone versus, was it 1969?
1963.
1963.
But still, I mean, yeah, like they have the Zapruder film. Nobody has like the technology that we have now, right?
I'm on my own phone rolling 4K video. Like, yeah.
My fault.
You need a fidget spinner, bro.
Yeah. No, but that's fucked up. What'd they do with Ronald Reagan?
So John Hinckley shot Ronald Reagan.
Oh.
And he's actually out of prison now, and he's been trying to get gigs he's a musician.
Wait, what?
And people want to support him because people fucking hate Ronald Reagan.
What happened to the other guy? Wait.
He should make a sequel to I Shot the Sheriff.
That's fucked
Reagan.
I shot Reagan. Should have shot Bush.
Wait, no.
Just
So
kidding.
what would that is the
I'm
guy?
kidding.
The
Don't
guy
come
who-
to my house. Secret Service.
Allegedly.
The guy who killed JFK, like, what the fuck's he up to?
Oh, so he got
Does he have,
killed.
like a
he
dance studio?
He didn't even get to trial or anything. It was like they literally were moving him after they had him locked up, and a guy named Jack Ruby shot him and killed him.
Yeah,
wow.
he didn't even get studio time or
And
nothing.
so Jack
Damn.
Ruby.
Could make a
Make a
diss track or
diss track,
something.
Yeah. No, but some Jack Ruby though has some weird connections and stuff, dude. There's so the topic's so crazy. And so real quick, I'm gonna give a shout out to this guy, a buddy of mine. He does this podcast called Out of the Blank, and he's been doing just extensive work on this. So if like you really are interested in the topic, go to his podcast and listen to that because he brings on experts and people that have all sorts of theories and stuff. And so if you really want the deep dive, go check that out. But right now, we're just kind of scratching the surface and talking about the, various things because there's all sorts of fucking theories, about why somebody like but the popular one, the one that I would subscribe to is that it's definitely the CIA, just because I fucking hate the CIA.
Yeah.
Fuck the CIA.
To get
Some
more
crazy
into
shit.
it, though, we got to look at the video, the actual video. In the first part of it, you'll see them go around the corner. So there's Kennedy's limousine, which is a 6-seater. And then there's the CIA, like basically tailing him in another car. And then,
Secret Service or CIA?
actually, I don't know.
Secret Service. So they were the ones
Secret
that
Service,
ran the
probably.
car, like watching Kennedy and all that shit. So
And then there's
Open
the car.
Roof. How stupid is this though? Open fucking roof, driving through like downtown. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like at the time,
bro.
In this time, the world was like not like it is now. Like there's so much more people now, and like things are just more dangerous because of that. Like just more people, more crime. It's just gonna happen, right? By just sheer math. And statistics. But back then, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have the same amount of crime. And, like, so the level of danger isn't, like, be taken into consideration. And, God, when was the last time a president would have been assassinated? I mean, I guess it was Lincoln. I can't remember. There might have been one between there, but I don't think. Fuck, I can never remember that. I think there was another one that was.
Think Lincoln owned slaves?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't think he did.
I don't think so.
I'm
I
pretty
really
sure he
don't
didn't.
think so.
You free some? Like maybe you could keep in a few? Like,
I'm 95%
I'm pretty sure he didn't. But
I
like,
hope he didn't.
you know, because of the stance he took. But like, there's always another. That's a whole. It's getting us off topic.
You were talking
He's a
about...
kid. He was a kid in the class that was always just like asking the teacher the random shit. You know what I mean? I was getting him off
Dude,
topic.
I'm getting hot in this fucking shit.
Yeah,
I thought
dude, it gets steamy up here, bro.
So there was some modifications they made to the president's car, so it wasn't just a fully open car. Behind the the back passenger seats, where the president would have been, there are 2 handlebars on the trunk. This is for the Secret Service. They're supposed to be riding on the trunk, kind of like. Fuck it, never mind. They're supposed to be there as basically human shields in case he gets shot at.
But they were just walking like behind
So,
the car and shit.
They're making a right-hand turn. They go around a corner, and as they're going around the corner, the Secret Service director, basically in the car behind them, he waves them off, and they shrug at him, like, "What are you doing? What are you telling us? We're supposed to be on the trunk. We're supposed to be protecting the president." They get waved off not once, not twice, but 3 times. He waves them off. Obviously, they think it's a little weird, but they walk off because it's their director.
Yeah.
They go down the street. First shot rings off. Boom. Kennedy gets hit in the neck. His head slumps over. Then I think the second shot, it's basically an explosion, a headshot.
Yeah.
His brain is like completely gone.
Yeah.
Third shot, I think it hits either the passenger or the driver. I don't remember.
I can't exactly remember I can pull it up though.
Later though,
He took a sneeze.
they put him on the hospital.
Oh my god.
Or the ambulance. Like the gurney.
Oh my god, yeah, I've seen
We
got the Zapruder film up here.
Dude.
His brains
that's
are blown
insane.
out the side of his head. There's a magic bullet. Randomly, it gets
Like
found
coughing?
on the gurney, basically.
Yeah,
Like, how the fuck did that happen?
so the magic bullet, like that's just crazy. Like what it did, like, so it goes through Kennedy and it hits the guy in front of him, is the governor. I'm pretty sure governor of Texas, and it like hits his elbow, like shatters like his fucking elbow there, ricochets off and like hits like his leg, goes into his leg.
What?
Dude, it's wild. And that came through Kennedy already, like, let's see.
There have been like extensive tests to try and prove that a magic bullet could exist, but it hits one bone, the bullet fucking falls apart. It like fragments.
Like like shatters while it's inside of him. Like,
The
what
magic
fuck?
bullet that they found in the ambulance on the gurney was perfect. Perfect. Like it hadn't hit any bone, anything.
So what the fuck's that supposed to mean?
Okay, so here
Someone
we go.
planted it.
It turned down Elm Street en route to Stemmons Freeway. As it turned past Texas School Book Depository, as it continued down Elm Street, shots were fired. About 80% of the witnesses recalled hearing 3 shots. The rifle and 3 shell casings were also found near the open window on the 6th floor of the book depository. Shortly after Kennedy began waving, a few witnesses recognized the first gunshot for what it was, but there was little reaction from most of the crowd or those riding the motorcade. Many later said they imagined what they heard to be a firecracker or vehicle backfiring. The Warren Commission, based on the Zapruder film, found that the limousine traveled an average speed of 11.2 miles per hour. Jesus, really accurate. Immediately, hold on, let's see.
So the limousine is going along. The first shot rings off. Most people think it's a firecracker. That means it's probably a lower gauge rifle, because most people don't think it's a gun immediately. The second shot rings off. most of the witnesses say it's a different sound.
So like what? Like I'm guessing like the hitman had like two different sorts of sniper rifles on him just to confuse.
Then there's the magic bullet theory. The magic bullet is that it hits Kennedy in the neck and ricochets and hits someone else. Boom, boom, boom. It's not a straight line. Basically, the trajectory of the first and second bullet are completely different.
So yeah, we want to hear. This is what the first bullet does. Kennedy was waving to the crowds on his right with his right arm upraised on the side of the limo when a shot entered his upper back, penetrated his neck, and slightly damaged a spinal vertebrae in the top of his right lung. The bullet exited his throat nearly center line just beneath his larynx and nicked the left side of his suit tie knot. He raised his elbows and clenched his fists in front of his face and neck and then leaned forward and left Mrs. Kennedy facing him and putting her arms around him in concern. According to the Warren Commission's single bullet theory, Governor Connolly also reacted after the same bullet penetrated his back just below his right armpit. The bullet created an oval-shaped entry wound, impacted and destroyed 4 inches of his right fifth rib, and exited his chest just below his right nipple. This created a 2.5-inch oval-shaped air-sucking chest wound. The same bullet then entered his arm just above his right wrist and cleanly shattered his right radius bone into 8 pieces. The bullet exited just below the wrist at the inner side of his right palm and finally lodged in his left inner thigh. The Warren Commission theorized that the single bullet struck sometime between Zapruder frames 210 and 225, while the House Select Committee theorized that it was struck at approximately Zapruder frame 190.
So first of all, earlier. That is a Mortal Kombat ass death.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, dude, like
crazy.
So he got shot 3 times or 2 times, or was it just?
You think was one fucking bullet?
That was one bullet that did all that.
But think it bounced out the car, bounced back in him, and then bounced out the car, and then bounced back in him.
Like it went in him, out him, in him, back out him, in him again. Like in one guy. That was one guy. Like
how many sniper rifles do you need to kill somebody, bro, who's like open bait like that?
Well, see, that's what the single bullet. But here's the biggest question, right? Like, you know, this happened so long ago, and I'm sure my buddy Rob knows a lot about this. But like, you know, how good is the evidence? You know what I mean? How good was there information that they're working off of? Because if they're just like it's solid, like forensically, it's like there was only one bullet. But this was 1963.
Forensically,
you know what I mean?
When they see his body, first of all, there's no brain. They take the brain out. Then you see his body, and there's just bullet holes everywhere. What can you really deduce from that? Yeah. As far as 1963 technology, how far can you really go?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
To prove that a bullet entered him 3 times.
I mean, the single bullet theory, you know, I guess is the prevailing theory. But man, it seems so fucking hard to believe.
There's no like camera footage of like people leaving from like different areas where they could have calculated where like I guess where the bullets were coming from.
You know, dude, there's been so much that's been put into investigating it. Like, I don't even know, man. Like, the book Depository, you know, some people argue that, like, you know, the shot he's making from there is like, this is a fucking, you got to be an ace fucking marksman to make this shot. Like, you have to be, you're in top 1% of marksmen to make this kind of shot.
Oh, dude, no way, bro.
But apparently Lee Harvey Oswald was an expert marksman. And so it kind of fits the...
He did work for the CIA.
Well, that's the thing is, like, the CIA knew about him. That's the biggest thing is, like, they say that he kind of came up on their radar because maybe the ties to Russia and all that stuff. But then people, like you're saying, no, he was like a CIA asset. And what they always do is they just burn anybody that gets caught, basically. You know what I mean? And
damn.
What is that fucking Burn Notice? There's that show, like, basically about that. I think that was kind of like the thing. It was like they were burning the asset, and he's like, fuck that, and he goes fighting back against them. It was like, I can't remember. It's like a show on like TNT or something. It was like
that
action
fucking
show.
sucks, man.
But anyway, yeah.
I wonder what it was
sucks,
like to be
bro.
growing back in that time. Like seeing your fucking president just get shot.
Oh, dude. I mean, this was on TV for days. You know what I mean?
Damn.
The nation mourned. Like, you know, talked to my parents about this and like what they remember.
This was during the Vietnam War.
Oh shit.
Oh, and there's all sorts of stuff, you know, about that, like having to do with it. Like, you know, Kennedy didn't want to escalate it, and you know, Johnson was more less opposed to, whatever. You know what I mean? He wanted to. But Johnson's a weird guy, like Lyndon Johnson, LBJ, the guy who replaced him, his vice president. He's a weird guy. Like, apparently he would just like piss like in front of like the White House reporters, like just whip out his dick on the White House lawn.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
He's given an interview.
Dude, what?
He's like, yeah, just
Dude,
follow me
straight
into the other
serpent,
room.
bro.
Takes a deuce.
Straight serpent, just like so, like yeah.
Not on camera, but
You're like,
it's
yo, check
recording.
this shit out.
Yeah. But apparently he just pissed everybody off. Like, you know, he wasn't like
literally.
yeah. Yeah, he just like, you know what I mean? There's all sorts of, but he did some dumb shit. Don't get me wrong, but like, you know, he's one of those presidents where he's like, there was more nuance there. It wasn't just like, well, he was like, obviously they wanted the CIA got their guy. You know what I mean? It was like it seemed like he wasn't also necessarily playing ball with them the same way either. So, but he was also less like, he wasn't as hardline as Kennedy. Like Kennedy was like, yeah, fuck them. He wanted to get rid of them.
Oh wow.
But you know, there's all sorts of, you know, obviously historians obviously subscribe to the official theories about, you know, what was found out about all of this. But you know, there's so many questions around it. Like, there's so much weird stuff that it's like it's hard not to question it. You know, like that's why it's so such a fun conspiracy theory. It's also because, like, you know, all the people involved are fucking dead, basically. You know.
So,
yeah.
I want to talk about all the people that died. Basically, within the next few years, almost every single witness died in like a tragedy.
How did his brother die?
His
RFK
brother died.
was shot by God, what's his fucking name?
But he was shot.
He was assassinated as well.
Like by rifle or handgun?
No, it was a handgun, I believe.
Damn.
So I was thinking maybe there was like 20 witnesses that tragically died. Reportedly, there was over 108
Witnesses that died?
witnesses that died tragically without.
Dude,
really
they were
a
on
medical
paranoia mode with this one. They were like, bro, no bars held. No hands.
Fucking word is getting through.
Yeah, damn, that's crazy.
I think
Damn.
no hold. I think the term is actually no holds barred, and it's like a shipping term. So you know how in shipping you have holds, like different. I think that's what it is. I don't fucking
Holds
know.
barred. No
And
holds barred.
So when you're saying no holds barred, that means everyone, like all hands on deck, basically.
No bars held.
No bars held. Hold on.
Wow, I'm dyslexic as hell.
No holds barred. Meaning, let's look it up. Let's be educational. I might be just full of shit. But I mean, it just, you know, means without limits or controls, without restrictions or restraint. Yeah, that's what it means. But like, where does it come from?
While
You were close. You
while
were
he's
close.
researching that, I want to tell you, while the first shot went off, he got hit in the neck.
Right?
He slumped over. He was leaning on his wife.
Right, yeah, I'm seeing
She's
this.
obviously in panic. She's looking over at her dying husband. The second shot rings off. Boom. The first shot, there was no explosion. The second shot, obviously, on the film at least, there was a huge blood splatter everywhere.
That's where it's coming out of his head, right?
She looks behind and sees a chunk of his brain on the trunk.
Damn, dog.
And she reaches back and grabs it. out of instinct. Like, I need to put this back in my husband.
Yeah, you know, she's just.
Can you
reacting.
imagine how fucking traumatic that is?
Grabbing
A piece of your husband's brain just out of instinct because he's dying.
I wouldn't have done that. I'm sorry, dog.
I'm sorry, but that is instinct to just grab
Yeah.
a piece of them. Like,
Yeah, it's
to
a
grab,
shock. She's in shock. I mean, you know,
to
your
grab,
fucking
like-
I
husband's-
guess so.
your
Yeah.
husband's head
I-
just exploded in front of you. What are you
I
gonna
maybe
do?
like if his finger got chomped off or something, if she just grabbed that, maybe she could put it back on, like in surgery or some shit. But it was his fucking brain.
Dude.
Yeah.
Maybe
think about
like,
that one.
Maybe they put his head in like a fucking like one of those like huge ass like you remember Futurama?
I remember Futurama.
The
I was
presidents
just
who
You know
were
what?
like the glass heads.
They fucking did that. But you know what happened to it?
What
got
they do?
stolen.
No one knows. It got
Damn,
put in a
bro.
museum. I don't know when actually,
What?
but it got fucking stolen.
President's head?
Yes, or just lost in translation. Like, how do you lose the fucking president's
How do you
head?
lose
Bro.
that
His brain.
shit,
That's
bro?
like that's got to be. I want that to be like the if they ever make a National Treasure sequel, that needs to be the plot. It's like Nicolas Cage, like I'm going to steal the president's head. I'm going to steal JFK's head. Just like talking
Oh
right at the
my
game. That would be awesome, dude. That would be awesome.
I really wish there was a Futurama episode where, you know how they brought people back to life as just the brain?
Yeah, as the heads. Yeah. Or,
If it
or-
was just
yeah, yeah.
fucking Kennedy's brain, that would be so amazing.
You just like hear it from like a from like an audio transmitter connected to its like
Well, we would use an
fucking
we would like
Jones.
we would run up all of Kennedy's speeches through like an AI voice generator thing. So then his brain would just like talk and have his voice and his Boston accent.
You see like a 3D model in some like rendered space, and then AI models blasting his brainwaves.
Dude, it could be done.
Which president do you think would have a glass head by now?
A glass head.
Not a glass head, like in one of those
Fucking
like glass
Biden.
containers. Biden?
Yeah.
He already.
What
is,
do you
yeah.
think they
He's
do with
walking
the
around with a glass
JFK
head
like
right now.
glass box of like a president's head in it, like JFK's head? Like,
What's in the box?
like what would that happen?
Box.
What do you think would happen, bro? Like, would they put down like a robot and like just like snap it on there or some shit? Like,
That would be sweet.
that's what I'm saying, dog.
Like a
On
fucking
mech,
Terminator?
like fucking
Yeah,
Pacific
bro.
Rim.
Like you
Like,
just
yeah.
get like a fucking like you know like he's alive again, but like you know from like the neck down, it's just straight like
Theodore
Terminator.
Roosevelt, like, speak softly and carry a big fucking stick.
Dude, yeah,
Just,
no,
like,
he
rips
just
out
has
a
like
tree
huge,
out of the ground.
like huge fucking RoboCop hands or some shit. Like, dude just has like huge metal fucking fingers, bro. Like it's not even
Get you the
comfortable.
chopper.
Okay, so real quick, I just wanted to say, like, I found out how this came into existence. The
Okay.
term "no holds barred."
Oh shit!
Where
Word.
where did this come from? Right?
Throwback at this point.
So the expression comes from wrestling, where certain holds are illegal or barred, and has been used figuratively since about 1940.
Oh wow.
Oh, shit.
That's actually a really cool origin. I was way better than the fucking boat shit that I
Yeah.
came up with. Like, I don't know where that came from. Like, I must have just invented.
You got a
that.
creative brain for that one.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I
what I'm
invent
saying,
shit
bro.
sometimes, dude. I spread disinformation
Added
on
to
the internet on
vocabulary.
purpose.
Fucking macho man. No holds barred. No holds barred. Brother.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, the cream of the crop.
Ooh, rises to the top.
Like I was jacked up on a fuck ton of cocaine.
To the fucking gills.
Dude, his fucking neck, like, he always just had those, it was popping out, the neck muscles, dude.
Dude,
His
and
neck muscles were on
traps were
Blue
like-
Chew. On God.
swear, dog. Oh my gosh. I remember seeing him in Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
You're mine.
Yeah. You're going nowhere.
nowhere.
See, I got 5 minutes.
I got you. You're all mine. Yeah, that was pretty good. Bone saw's ready. That's iconic character.
Do you think
dude.
you'd fuck up like your rectum talking like that? Because isn't the shit like all
Rectum?
yeah, like bro, like you don't,
I don't
think
know.
you like,
Motherfucker.
What are you
Do
doing?
you know what a
you think
rectum is?
yeah, like your ass, bro. Like
What
you
the
don't think he clenches his ass every time he talks like that? You can't actually talk like that. Like that's not just someone's normal voice. He sounds like he's clenching his butt cheeks.
What is it like? Hi, my name. Hi there, my name's Randall.
You see like a huge throbbing fucking vein popping out.
Randall Savage. Nice to meet you.
Oh my gosh, man. The characters that they have to portray for WWF and E.
F&E.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude, that's so stupid. How it was the World Wildlife Foundation that like got mad at them or sued them or
Are
whatever.
you
and so
for
that's why
real?
they changed it to WWE. It used to be the World Wrestling Federation. Like, dude, that sounds like fucking.
yeah.
That sounds so good.
Yeah.
It sounds so good. And
World
then
Wrestling Entertainment.
entertainment. We're just entertaining you, dude. I want a federation.
That sounds more
We need a
fucking.
federa- that
That
sounds like-
sounds more fucking like it. That makes me just want to fucking like yeah.
It's like an army. It makes you think of like an army or like going into battle.
Fuck yeah.
Like federation.
Federation.
It's like we're entertainers.
Fucking
we're
you see like
clowns.
masked men portraying fucking demons and fucking fire coming out of goddamn fucking the ring and shit. Kane's out here fucking choke slamming niggas with one fucking hand that's got that nice ass fucking metal blackish glove. And then you got fucking
Michael
Undertaker. Fucking yeah. You remember they had it was like Big Show against Floyd Mayweather.
I don't. But that
You don't
sounds
remember
cool.
that shit? Bro, dude, so like obviously like bro, it's
Whoa.
Big Show. Like that nigga's like 7 foot.
It's the big show. that song's a badass too.
Fucking and
it's
like
the big bad show.
he really like all he needs to do is just like pick this man up by like one hand and like throw him down on the ground. But like
Yeah,
they
but it's
really
Money
do this.
Mayweather.
Yeah, but like they do
You
this
gonna
man
touch
mad
him,
dirty,
really?
bro.
Yeah, you
And
can't he's tiny.
gave him one of those
away
brass
from me.
knuckles, and like knocked out the Big Show with the brass knuckle.
Oh hell yeah.
Shit
Hell
doesn't even look fake, bro. That shit looks like that man just took that shit right there.
He probably told him, he's like, I'll eat it. I'm the big show. I can take it.
It's the Big
They
Show.
do. There's some of the hits they do fucking actually eat to make it just look more.
Yeah,
more
man, like-
convincing, But they do have techniques for a lot of the big moves. It's like you're not just gonna fucking eat a pile driver like for real. Like there's all sorts of shit. You're
Oh
doing.
my god, yeah, no, I always thought like, dude, like, is that man's neck okay,
Dude,
dog?
you know what's so crazy is like there's this moral panic shit. Like it's always been around, and like when I was growing up, the wrestling was so big. Like the Attitude Era, like kids, like older brothers were like literally like there were cases where they were like killing their sisters. I hate to laugh, like it's fucked up. These like kids were dying, but like the moral panic around is wrestling. The new like the
It's
news.
my time on the Xbox, bitch. RKO.
Yeah, exactly. Really though, like
bro.
it was shit like
For real though, bro. Like, oh my god, I remember like doing the whole like Sheamus kick. Fucking pulled a leg muscle when I was like 14 years old.
put me out of commission. I could have gone pro.
Yeah, bro.
No, but like this was a big like they were every time there's something new, right? With TikTok now, it's kind of like the same fucking thing. It's just like there's this moral. It's a TikTok gonna ruin the kids. It's like, dude, it was wrestling. Then it was like it was this and that and the other. There's always some shit. It was the pot in the '70s was gonna fucking ruin the kids. Like, it's always the video games, and then it's the wrestling. It's like, dude, they're always looking to blame the music, Eminem, fucking Marilyn Manson.
Slim Shady, yeah.
They're always looking to blame it. I love the line in fucking like one Eminem song where he's just like, it's just like, where are the parents at? Like he's just like literally calling them out. It's just like, yeah, I mean, I'm just doing my thing here. Like, why are you letting your fucking kids listen to my shit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why?
Yeah.
Where are you? What? You have a role here too, and that's always the bullshit about it. You know what I mean? So you can't, parents, if you're gonna let your kid watch wrestling and then he's gonna do fucking wrestling moves on your
Yeah,
then a
that's what I'm
sibling,
saying.
it's like, well, it's kind of your fucking responsibility.
Yeah.
Like, it's not wrestling's fault. Like they're just making a product, and
Now they've had to make it more soft. and come up with like crazy ass fucking bro, dude, there's this one character that does like backflips with his hands in his jean pockets. I think I've talked about this before, bro.
What a
But
gimmick.
All right,
Yeah.
talk about that. I gotta piss so fucking bad.
Oh my god. No, I'm just kidding.
Talk about the best cameo
for it.
ever.
So what are we gonna talk about? Was he's going away, Baki? Let's talk shit. Let's talk
Dude,
shit about
those shorts are really popping with your ass. I don't know, man. Fucking
talk
talk about I want them to make some more
Mm-hmm.
fucking Batman video games. Like some more fucking immersive Batman games. I'm trying to fucking be like a predator on these niggas, bro. Like the fucking you know what's really cool? Fucking the new Spider-Man games. Miles Morales jaunt. That
That's
shit's
what I've
crazy.
heard. I've heard those are good. I haven't fucking gamed in like forever. And if when I do, I just stream like N64 games because I'm fucking just doing bullshit.
I hear that, bro. Dude, I just started playing GTA Online.
Just started playing it.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
Had you ever played? You never played it before,
No.
bro. This shit came out like 10 years.
Yeah,
ago.
I know, bro. Like GTA 5, like I've never played it. Like I wasn't really. The only games I played were like Fallout New Vegas and Skyrim. Like that was my shit. Borderlands.
So you were an RPG guy, like you were just
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you
Like in my younger days, that's what I got started on. And Gary's Mod. That shit was crazy, bro.
dude. I was a big Half-Life fan. I was like always kind of a purist when it came to that
Half-Life
shit.
is fucking insane.
I mean, it was so good, but like they never made the third one, which is always kind of a pain.
Yeah, no, I mean, isn't there like a new engine coming out? It's like the fat guy with a fucking like a different type of fucking valve on his head or some shit. Like they were showing a trailer for that.
I mean, maybe, but like
Dude, oh my god.
you need that blue chew, bro.
No, my fucking. Why would I need a blue chew? I just fucking itch, bro.
You're just shoving your hand down your pants. On
It's
just like, hey, man.
my long 10-inch penis I'm scratching.
Yeah, dude, get this sorted. Get
Horse
this sorted out.
dick.
That's what we should call you. We're just gonna rename
Horse
you.
dick.
Horse dick.
I would like that. That would be pretty sweet.
I don't
Horse
know.
dick.
I'm gonna be gassing you up a little
Oh,
too much.
dude.
We gotta keep you humble a little bit around here.
Yeah,
we
man.
can't. We
Yeah,
can't be.
man.
We can't be building you up like that.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? We gotta have that crab pot
No dick
mentality.
jokes, man.
You gotta have that
We
crab
get
pot
it.
mentality around here.
Yeah, man. You gotta have that shriveled penis kind of mentality. That kind of.
You gotta have
kinda-
that small dick energy.
Yeah, bro. You gotta have that small dick energy.
Crab pot mentality.
You don't want.
You don't want your boys getting too big of a head.
It's Sigma rule. Never let no one know that you have a big penis. Ever.
I got a 2-inch Punisher.
So you like don't have sex with anybody? Like no one would ever know that you're.
Only men.
only the
Oh,
only the
yeah.
boys.
Yeah.
Only the boys get that.
You ever think like, damn, like I'd hate to be like a
Oh
like
god,
a-
where you go?
2-inch
Where's this
guy
going?
right now.
Oh, okay.
A 2-incher,
I thought you were gonna say something way
bro.
worse.
a micro penis.
Cause like I've heard guys just.
I feel like I
talk-
could fuck around with a chode.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do with it.
I mean, it seems like it
Like
might.
you can't smack it in her face or nothing. It's just kind of
Yeah,
like,
man,
that's-
like-
that
Rubbing.
sucks, yeah,
You gotta have that shit hanging. You know.
you got to be able to helicopter.
Just
you know?
like
you can't just have like a toad mushroom.
feel that
like-
testosterone, just like fucking. That blood flow.
yeah, man. Being
I
able.
feel
to,
like chodes are more like buttons. You just push them and they're on.
Mushroom tips.
I feel like helicoptering's a privilege.
It's a lot of turbulence.
How do you think you can balance like that?
Balance?
Yeah, man, the helicopter.
Dude, helicoptering is easy as fuck.
That shit
bro.
is easy.
What do you mean?
You just get the. It's like hula hooping. You just get the fucking momentum.
Let's
you know?
get it started.
Oh.
Let's get it started.
Like this?
Yeah, helicopter, bro.
Dude, bro, I thought a
I'm
helicopter.
sorry, but you haven't lived if you never tried it in the
You
shower
never
or something,
done
or
a
just like in
helicopter.
front of the mirror.
Yeah, no. Hold on. I know. I just never thought it
you
was
feel
called
a
the
little-
helicopter,
you
bro.
You feel
I-
a little.
I thought the
prideful,
helicopter
but-
was legit, like the woman laying down, and you're spinning in it, like you're
You're
just
spinning in it?
Yeah, bro. Like you're spinning
Beyblade,
your
let
whole
it
body.
rip.
Yeah, bro. Like you're just spinning, like the whole
Oh, you're
time.
fucking spinning?
Yeah, I thought that's what the helicopter was.
Nah, that's way too complex.
Dude, my
You
mind.
could pull that off.
No, the
man.
physics wouldn't work. The dick drag. No.
Yeah, man. I don't think that would fucking work. I don't think that would work.
Dick drag, yeah, dude. No, bro.
You're sitting there
Gotta
spinning.
worry about if
What
it's
the
like
fuck is
hairy
he
or not. If it's
doing?
gonna brush up against weird.
Huh?
Nothing.
Dude, straight helicoptering is, yeah, that's easy as fuck. You could go pro.
No hands.
You're looking at the champion here.
You guys ever?
2010 world champ, helicopter world champ.
You guys ever like?
Beat out the competition.
You guys ever done a 69?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, officially.
You ever done a 60?
In case someone watching this.
Well, yeah. Like, who hasn't
69?
done that? I
It's
feel like
kinda
that's like,
weird
look
to
at
me,
him.
bro.
I feel like
I
that's
don't
like the
fucking-
beard.
basics.
Of course he has.
Nah, but it's just like when you really think about it, the 69. Is it even worth it?
I don't think so.
Nah.
I
Yeah,
can't.
nah.
It's too much going on. For me,
Yeah,
you know?
bro. Like at the end of the day, like that's a lot of
I'm
work.
too
right there.
ADHD for that shit, man. Like, I get too
And
distracted.
like you can't like,
Is it
and, like,
ADHD?
and it's not like I know damn sure it's not fucking because it wasn't comfortable for me, bro. I don't think that shit's comfortable. Like the different like variations of sex when you're just fucking like having to be in different like situations. Like why is it that we have to be fucking on top of each other? You're going this way, I'm going that way, so we both get a mouthful. Like that's weird, bro. Why can't it just be like?
Yeah,
one
that
of
feels
those,
like geology type. You go on like tectonic plates.
It's sad that our
Well,
kids are
well,
trying
and
to
too, you
attempt
know,
that.
like if you got like a massive height difference, like that's also fucking
Yeah,
weird.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And like that,
Yeah.
that becomes an issue. You know, it's just there's too much like logistical questions involved for me. Like that's why I kind of just avoid that.
You know,
you gotta
my
have someone
mind
the
just
same height, or
wanders,
else it
bro.
becomes a geometrical issue
Yeah, well, you kind of
where the triangle doesn't equal 180 degrees, and like
it has to be a right
Yeah.
angle, perfect right angle. 90, perfect 90. No, but like you know, it's one of those things. It's like you know, you got to try it once just to say you fucking
Yeah,
do it.
yeah,
Right? You know, you're
yeah,
gonna do it.
yeah.
just
You
try
gotta
it.
try, you
But
gotta-
it's not something, man. Yeah, that I'm gonna really be heavy into just all the time. Be like,
Yeah.
hey, you want a 69?
Like I hope sex fiends aren't actually like addicted to like living that kind of lifestyle, that much of a lifestyle, right
dude,
there.
they're into way worse than.
I think you break your back. I feel like
scratching
you'd
the
fucking-
surface.
Yeah,
Dude, they're into like they got like dungeons and shit. They're all sorts of.
there's some shit they could do with the Doritos right there that's nastier than what you thought of.
Oh god,
oh, dude, what?
Food play.
There's this one video on Judge Judy.
I think I know what you're
Big
talking
Booty
about.
Judy.
Where no, it's
Caked up.
no, it's fucking it's a case where like they're filing a divorce because the woman keeps on waking up to this man licking off food from her.
Yeah. I see that. Yeah.
And like he's like looking at her like he's trying to fuck like right now. Like
Yeah, he's like she's
So I
describing what he's
woke up,
doing. He's like
barbecue
licking
sauce
his
in my
lips.
titties.
yeah, bro. Like I just gotten out the shower, laying in bed. He got candy yams and potato salad, and he licking it off of me and
Yeah.
all that. Yo, imagine waking up to someone licking
Potato
fucking
salad.
food.
Fucking
Yeah, bro.
Thanksgiving feast
Nigga,
off
I'd
your
punch you
ass.
in your mouth, bro. Fuck out of here with all that weird shit. Even if it was a woman doing that, that's weird. That's weird.
I mean,
She's on you dick eating a Whopper. Like,
Yeah, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're getting like cheeseburger grease inside my penis hole and shit.
Put a hole through the Whopper, set it down and around it, like stack.
Yo, what would you do?
Stack some burgers up.
What
She's
would
gotta
you
eat
do?
through to get to your
you
dick.
wake up in a puddle of syrup. Like,
Oh, dude. Some girl has waffles,
bro.
Wait, what? Some
right?
girl has waffles.
Yeah, she's eating them off of you, bro, but in like a fucking with like syrup and all that shit.
Dude,
butter.
I would whipped cream is probably like some
She
ready
pulls a
whip.
cherry out of
Maybe.
I might do
your
some
butt.
I wouldn't. I don't like cherries.
No.
I'm not a cherry
I
kind
don't
of
know.
guy.
Strawberries. I'm partial to, but
Yeah.
I would do maybe some ready whip. Like psh, spray some like on some nipples.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like that's almost
Acceptable.
acceptable.
I think that's fine. You're kind of borderline there, but I think it's okay.
Yeah.
You just can't make that the focus, and maybe do some whippets off of it. Get a little, it's all about stimulation.
I don't know about it's all about stimulus, dude, bro. I don't know, man. I don't really know about that shit with me, bro. I just feel different, bro. Like I once had this one lady, she blindfolded me.
So JFK, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
we're
yeah,
off the
my
topic
fault.
now,
Yeah,
but
no,
it's
we
all
are
good.
mad.
We're free for all now. So, but anyway, continue.
I've been blindfolded too.
Yeah, no, I don't know, man. That shit just doesn't fucking like feel right to me, bro. I don't like that shit.
I always fucking think of those fucking Black Widow movies.
Yeah.
Something like that. Like where it's a woman spy and she has this man blindfolded on the bed.
Ooh.
No
Is he
sex
naked?
happens. He just gets naked and then she robs him.
Oh damn.
Or,
That's
like,
no fun.
I
kills him or
feel
something.
fucking.
She pulls out the Glock. What can you do? You're blindfolded.
I'm always thinking like it's gonna be some like
You
serial
die
killer like cutting my dick off.
like a pig.
Dude, I have issues with that. I have anxiety issues.
Yeah,
if someone put a
dude.
blindfold on me, I'm gonna be like, oh god.
Yeah, no,
Get
bro. Like,
claustrophobic. Or
so
some
you just
shit.
feel something sharp brush up against your fucking dick, and you're just like, yo, what is that? Oh, ow, damn.
Even worse, you're ticklish.
Yeah, bro, dude, bro. I had this one lady. She was fucking. She brushed like a feather on me on like a stick, and like I was blindfolded, and I was like somewhat like held down to the bed, and like I don't know, man. Like that just that just did not.
I
roll
feel like
right
you
over
just
me.
asking to get punched there.
Yeah,
Like, an
right.
accident, I'm just
Right, because
swinging.
like I'm
I
not
can't
like
see shit. Just
yeah.
I'm
boom,
not
boom,
like
boom.
bound down, but like shit's loose. I can like wiggle my fucking like my my hand and like clock somebody if I got to.
The least that's gonna happen is I let out a fart, just not thinking about it. 'Cause I'm
Oh
being
yeah,
tickled.
oh yeah. But ice cream though, mixing with a blowjob, fire. You gotta have that happen, boys. Gotta
You got
have that
frozen
happen.
dick.
No. You gotta like
Get
it's
some
gotta
blue
be,
chew
like,
in
beside
there.
you.
It
Get
won't
some
matter,
blue chew.
bro. Get some blue chew.
No, bro, it's gotta be like it's gotta be a car ride experience. I don't think you can do that. Like
You
maybe
need some protection. You need a sheet. You need a sheet.
Gotta be in the car,
between
bro.
you
This
and
shit's
the
gonna
ice.
melt before you get out.
You got 30 minutes to get your dick sucked.
yeah,
It's
dude,
melting.
like, bro, like it's gotta be a car ride experience. You might know cupcakes too.
Roadhead with some ice cream.
Roadhead with
Some
ice cream
strawberries
or
on the side.
cupcakes.
Sprinkles
Now-
on top.
Where would you get? Where would you get your ice cream from? Like, what are we talking here?
You pull
Okay.
up to a
Is it
Brewster's.
dealer's choice? Is it up to
You
the
and
girl,
the girl.
or like, are you? Does the flavor matter?
It's whatever's close.
You're like,
nah,
look,
bro.
look, baby, it's gotta be McDonald's. I'm sorry,
It's
like,
gotta be the McFlurry.
I know
man.
it's the Oreo McFlurry. is what
Raised
does it.
Italian ice.
Oh,
Italian
Custard.
ice.
Italian
bro.
ice. Hey,
Custard.
your
Custard.
girl be like, what's the matter with you? Because combo.
When you moan like one, you get your dick sucked like one. You get custard.
ooh, you'd be like, Andrew Dice Clay.
He said,
Ooh,
ooh.
They don't know me,
Gabba.
son.
hey.
Hey. Boo boo. Oh, fuck.
I need to work on my James Gandolfini, my Tony Soprano voice.
Mm.
I've been trying to do it. I get it sometimes, but I don't. I'm afraid to break it out because like if I miss, I like totally.
When
miss.
I go full Italian mode, I mainly just sound like the angry small one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you
Joe
know what I'm
Pesci?
saying? Yeah.
What, like I'm a clown? I amuse you?
Yeah, type
I'm a
shit.
clown? He like talks to his nose.
That's always so weird with those like gangster types. You know what I mean? You always like that. Hey, I'm a tough guy. It's
Yeah,
like I was
man.
talking real
It's a
fucking.
small
high.
man syndrome, bro.
What the fuck?
It sucks.
But like that was a thing back in the day. Like there would be like really whiny ass gangster like voice. Like I don't know what that is. I don't know.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, see,
Yeah, see? Yeah. Where's my sandwich? Man.
But it's like I feel like Robert De Niro. He's just like he has that. He's got, you know what I mean. He does it. He does it so well. He doesn't do the caricature. You know what I mean. He does like the actual. He embodies it. Like
Yeah.
the Italian guy. Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah,
come on,
Goodfellas.
what's the
doing?
matter?
Crazy.
What is the matter with you? What is it like when he does that? Like you're so fucking scared. Like you're like, oh my god, Dad, what did I do?
Yeah, yeah. It's like he's about to smack the shit out of you or some shit.
What is the matter with you? Like when Robert De Niro says that, I'm just like, I'm just watching the movie. I'm just like, what is the matter with me?
Have you seen him in Irishman?
Yeah, dude, that's the de-aging's so fucking weird in that. But no,
Yeah.
it's a good movie. It's a good flick. But man, Scorsese, man, like it's just like that to me is like high watermark. It's so
Yeah.
hard to top that. I don't think he's
yeah,
ever
yeah,
going to.
I don't think you can ever.
I don't think he's going to. But you know,
can't fuck
yeah.
with the Goodfellas, man.
You can't fuck with Goodfellas.
You can't fuck with
especially now that
Goodfellas.
Ray's gone. Like, you know, how is Joe Pesci still around? Ray Liotta died before Joe Pesci. That's crazy to me.
Dude, yeah, he is. Dude, he looks like a fucking mop, bro. I mean, my man is sagging, dog.
Oh,
You should
now,
see
yeah.
the way he eats a sandwich, bro. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, well, him in Goodfellas, they're having him play like he's supposed to be like in his 20s. He's like not at all. Like, dude, that dude is like clearly a 40-year-old man.
Dude, yeah, it's just insane.
He
But I
might
mean,
have-
good actor for it though.
How old was he in Goodfellas? Let me look up Joe Pesci's age. I'm sorry. I'm like, maybe Joe Pesci's like way younger than I'm giving him. Sorry. We're at like, go back to talking about 69ing. That was better. Just kidding.
69.
That was
Yeah,
a
I
better
don't know,
topic.
man. I
I'm
just think like I feel like that's something we should talk about. I think it's too much work. I don't think that there should be like, I'm not saying it shouldn't be allowed in bed. Everyone should try once in a while, but just trying it out, bro. Like it just wasn't porn, you know?
No, dude, porn act, like that's a whole thing. You know what I mean? They're doing a whole fucking thing there. So he's 80 years old, Joe Pesci. He was born in 1943.
Damn.
Jesus.
So that man was Goodfellas came out in 90, 1990, 90. I'm 90. Hold on, let's look.
He's a World War II baby.
89.
Yeah, bro.
It's
Hold on.
1990. I'm right. 1990. So that would have been. He was like what 57 in that movie. He's 43.
Playing like a 20-year-old.
Dude, yeah. Maybe he was like in his like mid 40s.
So let's extract. So he's 80 now,
50,
and it would have been
late 40s.
33 years ago that Goodfellas came out.
Damn.
So yeah.
So
47.
subtract 33 from that. So he would have been 47.
47.
But still, like I said, 40-year-old man. That's what I was saying. Yeah, they're having him play like he's supposed to be like in his
Damn.
20s because he's like, yeah, he's like friends with Ray Liotta's character, and Ray Liotta is like clearly younger than him in that movie. Good old Ray. Have you all ever seen Copland?
Mm-mm.
Stacked cast. It's got De Niro, Ray Liotta, Harvey Keitel.
Is it like Heat?
It's no, it's not like I mean, maybe some. No, I wouldn't say it looks like Heat. It's but again, it's fucking stacked cast. You know Harvey Keitel. He's Winston Wolfe from Pulp Fiction. The guy who shows up to help them after they blow Margaret's head off.
yeah.
You know, dude's super cool. Robert Patrick, the guy who played the T-1000 in Terminator 2.
Amazing.
He's in it. It's about police corruption, and so it's called Copland. Yeah, I think it's Sylvester Stallone also is like the main character in the movie.
Oh, word.
So I mean, dude, I'm telling you, stacked fucking cast, and he's playing super against type here. He's playing real subdued, like just he's not like action star and blowing everyone away. You know what I mean? He's just like it's kind of like more of like a small town kind of humble cop sort of deal. Like he's very real, flying under the radar with the performance. You know, he's going up against heavyweights. You got De Niro, you got all these fucking guys, but I fucking love the movie. So if you all haven't seen it, I would recommend it.
Word.
It's just, you know, because we're talking about crime movies, and that's one I just don't hear people talk about a lot. And after Ray Liotta died, like I was like started thinking about that movie a lot because I think he's really good in it. Like, and he's not like a main character either. He's kind of like just like a secondary character, but like his performance is super memorable because he's a great actor.
Yeah.
It's also got like some random fucking people in it. It's got like Michael Rappaport. Like,
Yeah, no, they got some like classics in there, bro. They've got like a pretty good cast. I think like it was like the director's mom who was talking to Joe Pesci in the when they just like killed that guy at the bar, and so they have him in the trunk and like they're like eating.
Oh,
with,
Billy
like, the mom.
Bats.
Yeah.
Billy
Nah,
Bats.
that whole movie was like it's you can't reamp that, you know.
Oh
It's-
yeah,
it's-
no,
it's
it's
a
lightning.
classic.
It's lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
but you know, and Copland's not like I wouldn't say anywhere near as good as Goodfellas. But like again, like it's one of those where you got a ton of great actors in it, and it's a fucking cool story. It's not like a super complex big thing, but man, you know, it's just a ton of great
Bro,
actors. Method Man's in it too.
Oh fuck, for real?
He's like for one scene, but he's in.
Bro, Method Man's in everything, bro. The Wire's getting pretty crazy.
Where are you at in The Wire?
I think I'm like season 3.
Oh, sweet. Dude, season 3 is where it really gets good.
Yeah, when they start moving everybody to Amsterdam.
Oh, yeah.
And shit.
Yeah, Amsterdam. Yeah.
Amsterdam.
With Bunny Colvin. the fucking, whatever, the captain or whatever, the district, where he's doing that.
I'm rooting for the guy who's he just like opened up like his little boxing gym, like dude who just got
Cuddy.
Yeah,
Dude, Cuddy.
Yeah.
He's so. I love that character.
That
so
guy's
much.
gangster, bro.
Dude, he's
for
so
real.
awesome.
Yeah,
Dude, Cuddy
he's so
fucking
crazy.
rules. I love Slim Charles too. Like, you know, you seen Slim Charles, right?
Omar's pretty sweet, bro, but like
Well,
they
obviously.
get pretty like
Omar's coming.
detailed with the fucking sex scenes and that shit.
Oh yeah,
bro.
he's
like,
gay. Yeah, Homer's.
yeah, bro. Like,
I don't know. Is he bisexual or is he gay?
I'm pretty sure he's bi.
Okay, he's bisexual. Yeah, it seemed like he was.
Man was mainly banging dudes in that bitch.
But yeah, no, I mean it says like,
A
but
lot of
he's
69.
Michael
Dude.
K. Williams, dude. So, he's such a fucking good actor, man.
Yeah.
like he crushes
Yeah.
that role.
Yeah.
Like have you seen The Wire?
No.
Oh, dude, I would
It's
recommend it.
fucking
It's,
awesome.
it's a phenomenal show, one of my favorites, like of all time, and it's really, I think, just relevant because, you know, the people who made the show are actually trying to talk about like the issues and actually examine stuff versus like, oh, I got like an agenda or like, you know, they're really digging in
Yeah.
to like it takes place in Baltimore about like basically cops and robbers or like, you know, drug dealers, gangs in Baltimore. And it starts slowly introducing through each season different elements of Baltimore. So the second season takes a bit of a dive. But it's about like the union. It's about kind of looking at the suppliers who's bringing in. The
Oh my
drugs.
god, yeah, no, dude, that shit was crazy, bro. Like trying to figure out like whether it was the union workers who fucked that up or it was the ship.
Greek.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the Greeks.
Greek people.
Yeah, and so you're like that. They're
Fuck the
introducing
Greeks.
Greeks, the suppliers, the drug suppliers. So, the season 3 though is where it really gets good. Is they introduce politics, and so the show's take on politics is like really great because it's showing you like how much stuff is like just backroom dealing and how much stuff is bullshit. How much of all the, you know. How much of it's about appearances and not actually about like helping people, and like all the people that claim to be about that shit aren't actually doing that, and like
Sounds
how they're-
realistic.
yeah, and well, that's what it's trying to do, and it's actually trying to like, and like I always tell him, like it's the best stuff in my mind. It's not trying to answer the question. It's just trying to give you the info clearly and ask the question like, how do we fix that? You know,
Yeah.
like it's like, look at how corrupt this is. Look at how the system works. How would we fix this? You know, and so, but at least gets you thinking about it, and that's why I think the show's really relevant and good, is because it's, you know, it's not pretentious like that. It's not trying to preach to you
There's this one actor who just
like me.
There's this one actor who just like, you know, Max Payne.
Of course.
Okay, word. So you know like the movie with Mark Wahlberg, he plays Max Payne.
Uh-huh.
All right, so but like if you watch The Wire, there's this one actor who'll just like stick out to you, and I just feel like he's like he should have been like, forget the
You're
other
talking
dude that I
about
was
McNulty?
talking
You're
about.
talking
Yeah,
about
McNulty, bro. I mean like, bro, he would have been like the perfect fucking like match.
You know, he plays the bad guy in 300, or the bad Greek in 300, right? A bad Spartan, like in the Senate or whatever.
Jesus,
Like he's in 300. He's in like.
I
yeah.
gotta watch that movie. That shit is
Have you seen it?
say I've seen like bits and pieces.
Oh,
of
okay, yeah. It
If you
was
just watch it at the gym, it's amazing.
it. Okay.
You feel like a Spartan.
yeah. Well, it's like because Gerard Butler's just giving all these fucking like inspiring ass like battle lines and shit like throughout it.
Damn.
They're pretty cliche, but it's, you know, it's fun. You know, it's a fun movie. That's what it's not trying. It's not trying to do anything. You know, it's like trying to kick some ass. Let's just kick some fucking Persian ass. Like let's fuck some people up. That's
Yeah,
what,
it was a story about the Spartans. Who wouldn't want to fucking see that?
Of
like,
course.
When I started
They go
getting more
up
into
against this
history,
god Ramses.
yeah, man. When I started
god.
getting,
He's a
into,
god.
like-
the God King Xerxes.
Xerxes, I'm sorry.
Xerxes.
And the Spartans, they kick his fucking ass.
Oh well, dude.
Well, see, there are 300 of them, so they don't. The Spartan Senate or whatever, the politicians won't approve a full-blown attack on the Persian army. But what Leonidas does is he's like, I'm going to take 300 with me on a patrol because that was like the maximum amount you could take out without like it being like an act of war. And so
Right.
he's like, I'm taking these 300 out with me on patrol, and we're going to go fucking fight the Persians, just us 300. So that's why it's called 300. It's just about those 300 Spartans that stood up against the army of Persia. And basically, you know, they all get fucking killed. Spoiler alert. But the thing that they achieve before they die is they make Xerxes bleed. So his whole thing is claims he's a god, and so they make the god bleed, and so it shows that he's
fuck yeah.
yeah. So it's like that.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So that's kind of what the thing about it. It's a fucking fun movie. I love it. Gerard Butler is probably one of his earlier movies.
So yeah, they died. All of them died, but they
Except
went out
the
in
one.
some badass way.
They sent
and
the
they
one
kicked
guy
some
back.
fucking ass.
They sent
Yeah.
the one dude back to go get the rest of them and
Yeah.
be like, yeah, you're going back because he got fucking his eye. He got injured. I think. I'm pretty sure they sent him back. But anyway, but The Wire. You should definitely
gotta
check it out.
watch it, man.
The thing about it is it takes some patience. It is a bit of a slow burn, but it's really digs deep into characters. You know what I mean? It's like you really spend you're going to spend 5 seasons with these characters. You want to be introduced to them and the elements of their lives and learn about them. And they're flawed like we are, like humans are. You know what I mean? It's not one of those shows where it's like, here's clearly the good guy and here's clearly the bad guy. No, the good guys and the bad guys all have problems, and
Bro,
they all
it gets
show
into politics and shit, bro. Like, it's insane.
like Stringer Bell, one of the main characters in the show.
Yeah, bro, Idris Elba.
Idris Elba plays Stringer Bell, one of the main characters in the show, and what his whole thing
Idris
is.
Elba's such a badass.
Oh, he's fucking great, and his thing is he's trying to do is he's trying to use the drug money and the gang stuff to build into a legitimate business, so he can raise up everybody. He wants to bring he wants to become a legit businessman,
Yeah.
so he can raise up and help the people that he sees suffering, and even though he's contributing to that in some way, he sees this as a means to an end, and that's what he wants to do, because he's like, he talks about his vision at some point, and that's really interesting. Versus he works with Avon as his partner, who he loves the streets, and that's what he cares about. He doesn't care about legitimate business. He wants his corners.
Yeah.
He doesn't fuck around with any of this legit business stuff. So it's like they're at odds. It's the competing, but they're partners. And
Yeah,
so,
they're like really close. They're actual like they're somewhat like brothers, but like I don't think
Yeah.
like blood related. Like
no, they're
cousins or
not.
some
But
shit.
but yeah, exactly. They were so close. They trust each other on this level. That's
It's
just like,
that hood, bro. Like for real, dog. Nah, but like the camera work is insane. The dialogue from time to time can be fucking interesting to where you're just all like, oh shit.
Well, you got different groups of people too. You got the cops.
Yeah.
You got different personalities in there. You got like Lester Freeman. He's
Yeah.
he's so fun to listen to. You got Lieutenant Daniels, who's like
Yeah.
always, it's like, and all these personalities are clashing with each other. You got Herc, and he's like a total douchebag. And so it's like, dude, I really, really do recommend it, because a lot of people I don't think have the patience for it.
Nah, it's good. It's good. Once I got to like the 3rd season, I was like on and off with it. But I mean, like, I'm staying true to it. It's fucking
The
amazing.
payoff, dude, I'm telling you, it pays off. That's the thing. It's the time you invest into it. It's the thing. It's one of these shows where it's like when you get 3 seasons into it, all of these threads start coming to fucking together.
Okay, word,
and it's
dog.
like you get these things start to pay off, and so like you as a viewer, yeah, like it's not wasting your time. Trust me. And 2, once you get through it, we can actually talk about what the show's doing and like the things that it's bringing up and like the points.
Wasn't it like based
No
on like an
bullshit.
actual story too?
Well, yeah,
Bits and
loosely,
pieces.
yeah, like they pull. It's all based on kind of like real stuff, all loosely pulled from different things. But like a lot of the people who wrote the show were like reporters in Baltimore, or they're like urban crime novelists who like write.
Oh wow.
Literally write stories like about this kind of shit, and so like they got all these guys together to write this fucking show, and they're like they went into it real like we don't fucking care about like necessarily ratings or like trying to be flashy. We want to tell like a great story, and that's what it is. Like it really is a fucking phenomenal story.
Yeah, dude. Who's this one guy's name, bro? It's
There's a ton of characters, but like there's so many great characters in it. Yeah, like he brought up Cuddy. Like Cuddy's fucking phenomenal character. You haven't been introduced
bro,
to kids yet.
crackheads in this shit.
Oh, you're
too.
talking about Bubbles?
Bubbles is fucking hilarious.
It's a heartbreaking story, dude.
Yeah, but it's
he's
fucking
a heroin addict. And so like it's just fucking his story. He's through all 5 seasons. Marlo Stanfield.
Marlo Stanfield is not to be fucking man. Led a whole army against.
Oh my god.
Not in it's like a small ass army too, bro. Like dude doesn't have that many people, bro. Marlo has like maybe like
He's got
5,
Chris
6.
and Snoop.
Yeah, nah, he's got like maybe like 4 people, and like he's like taking down like major fucking operations, bro.
He's taking
And like
territory.
Marlo's like, yeah, no, Marlo's not to be fucked around with, bro. And fucking like Idris Elba Stringer right now, he's like being pressed over that. And then like of course like Omar Little, which is like an actual like character in that shit too, bro.
That's
like,
actually based off a real guy, yeah.
yeah, like it's
He like robs the drug dealers. So it's
Yeah.
like the show's about like the cops, the drug dealers, the guys who rob the drug dealers.
Yeah,
the
it's
politicians
fucking
who
good.
take fucking cuts from the drug dealers, the guys who supply the drug. You know, it's bringing all those things in, and like, it's relevant. You know, like the stuff actually is like, relevant to our current day situation. People are like, why are things so fucked up? Like the show's like trying to actually answer those questions.
Yeah, nah,
like why
bro.
is the inner city so fucked up? Why is the education system so fucked up? They literally go in the 4 seasons about that education system in Baltimore. And so it's like, yeah, man. And so when I worked in the school, like seeing the shit in the show, I'm like, this is like fucking so accurate to like what it
Yeah.
actually is. Like,
Nah,
Yeah.
it's
I can
really
vouch
good,
for
bro.
it. Like,
It's really good.
that's what convinced me the rest I trust the rest of the show is accurate based on like fact that they got the school stuff so right. I was like,
Yeah.
if they got that accurate, they must know what they're doing, you know.
The most education I have in that is that my favorite crackhead died recently.
Who's your favorite crackhead?
My favorite crackhead, his name was Lenny. He lived outside my 7-Eleven.
Oh,
It's tragic, man.
Damn, bro, that sucks. Damn.
I wish it was like natural causes or something, but I'm pretty sure he just OD'd on some shit.
Damn. Yeah, I mean,
You
that's
know how
that
it
life.
is.
That's the
Shit,
life.
it is what it is, bro.
You can't even trust a cigarette some people give you.
that's
They're
true.
shady
that's
enough.
nasty.
Yeah,
They got the fentanyl
because
too.
he didn't
You were
have any
talking about
money.
that.
I don't know where he was getting his drugs,
Yeah, you don't.
but I
ever
don't
know,
see him
too.
no more.
Oh, that
Dude,
shit's
that's
fucked.
nasty, dog.
Fentanyl's in the streets.
Yeah, nah, bro. I had a cop tell me they had like 20. This was like a year and a half ago, or like maybe 2 years ago. He was just like, yeah, bro, just like watch out who you're buying weed from, bro, because like we've already had like 20 ODs happen this past like few weeks in Richmond. And I was just all like, Jesus Christ, man, like that's fucking horrible. Like that's scary, dog. Like I don't like you're just trying to get some good weed and like you get like a pack, all of a sudden you start foaming from the fucking mouth, bro. Like,
Yeah, so they made weed legal, but
It's decriminalized, right?
yeah,
yeah, it's decriminalized. But obviously, if you're getting it from the wrong source,
kind
It's
of
not
like
even
when it
fucking
was
weed.
legal.
yeah,
Made it more interesting when it was legal.
more interesting,
Yeah.
more
now it's like-
enticing, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know, man, bro. Like, you can go to a gas station right now. They have like Delta 9 gummies there.
Shit, they got anything. Blue
yeah,
Chew,
bro.
just about
You
anything.
go to any
Rhino
gas
pills.
station, there's
The
like
Extends.
a smoking fucking like, just something to smoke out of that they're selling. Sometimes like a mini bong.
Mm-hmm.
Or fucking now
My
I'm starting to
7-Eleven,
see
you can get
dab
a hot
rigs.
dog, a horn dog. You can get anything.
Dude, it's fucking insane, man. It is insane. Like you're just like casually just like trying to get some gas. You see that you can get high as fuck too if you just purchase the right set of glass.
Dude, I like some pieces I bought were just like from random ass gas stations. Like
Yeah,
some of
man.
the best pieces ever were just like as some dude. I was just like, hey, you got something? And they sometimes didn't even have it out. You have to ask them, and then they just pull some shit out from behind the counter. Like, yeah, I got some pieces. You're like,
Special edition Rick and Morty.
oh,
They have this nice ass like honeycomb jaunt at the Shell. Shout out to that Shell. Like you know who I'm talking about. Shout out to Ahmed, bro.
oh well, R.I.P.
I made
Lenny.
the plug.
Oh, R.I.P. Lenny too, bro.
R.I.P. Lenny. Shout out. Got your wings.
Shout out to Lenny, man.
Flying high.
Sucks, man. Dude,
He is flying
downtown's
high.
getting fucking
He is
worse.
high as fuck right
Flying
now.
high as
Yeah.
fuck, dude. You got all the crack rocks you want now.
You work downtown
Nah,
for like security?
nah.
Dude, oh my god, dude, that shit is getting different by the day, man. Like fucking different. I remember my first day, bro. I parked in front of a convenience store that was like right next to the apartment,
Mm-hmm.
and all of a sudden, bro, like I'm looking down, like there's like maybe like 2 crackheads there, like just like staring at me and shit. Then I'm fucking like just like like eating my lunch, and I look up, there's like 5 dudes like just like looking
Swarming.
at I'm just like, oh my god, dog, like how did what happened here? Like, how they just multiply like
So
this, bro?
a lot
It's like
of that.
that Beetlejuice thing.
I
Just like
don't-
just hanging around. just hanging around. Like, not doing anything.
Shit's crazy, dog.
This new generation of iPad kids is crazy because I used to be on my bike until the street lights came on. And then I would go hang out with the crackheads at 7-Eleven. Having dance battles and shit.
Yeah, man.
Dance battles.
Dance battles with the
Dude.
crackheads.
You never dance the crackhead? You don't even have to know the moves. You don't have to know the song.
Well,
You don't have to.
Yeah, you
don't
just-
have to
yo,
listen to the song
go
that's playing.
now.
You just
Boom.
I don't think I could.
Goes.
I don't think I could outdo a crackhead, bro. Like they probably got.
If you
all the-
put him down on a wager, bro, they're winning that dance battle. I'm not playing.
Oh yeah,
bro.
for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like they're even if there's not a wager, I'm sure they just know. Like come on, that the motivation and energy you have.
So
with
fucked
crack,
up.
dude.
you
You
give
just
him
wanna
$20.
use,
He's
your
got the
own
moves like
amusement.
Jackson, like Michael, like
Shit, like the moonwalk just breaks out.
Have you seen those YouTube
Like he's
videos?
just like not even like can't even stand up straight, but you hand him the $20, just like breaks into perfect fucking moonwalk.
he salutes you.
Yeah.
Yes.
He like a fucking hat. He just whips out of nowhere, just like puts it on. Like it's got a glove all of a sudden. You're just like, what the fuck?
Rabbit out of his hat, dove out of his pocket.
Just turns into Michael Craxon. Ooh,
Damn.
that one.
Oh my God! Speaking of crack, bro, dude, we
Ooh,
were at Christian's Pizzas, and sitting outside. You know where
That's
Christian's
low key.
Pizza, yeah.
Christian's Pizza downtown is low key like a convenience store. You can just get about like anything.
Honestly, yeah.
I've seen
Blue chip.
I've seen needles in there.
Dude, it's fucking insane. No, I'm not playing you, dog. We were sitting outside, like eating our pizza, right? All of a sudden, like we're right here. The table right next to us. There's legit crack on that table, and it's being sold by a drug dealer. And the
Okay.
crackhead is like trying to scoundrel all of it up, but like crumbs of crack. Like actual,
The little
I was
crumbs.
all like, I was whispering to
Spread
Autumn,
it on
like,
your
bro,
pizza.
like, there's
Shout out to
actual-
Christian's is low key delicious as fuck at 3
Yeah,
p.m.
no, fire as
probably
fuck.
be-
It's just like downtown is just that's just the way it is.
They
man.
probably sprinkle crack on the pizza. That's probably what they do. That's why it's so good.
The original Coca-Cola recipe. Right there.
Oh well, yeah. Still though, man, like just being able to see that shit in like not broad daylight, but I mean like that shit was in public. That was an in public transaction, bro. Like that shit happened
No shame.
right next.
Whatever
to us.
happened, our drug dealers used to have shame.
Yeah, bro. Like whatever happened, just like alleyway drug deals, bro. You're doing that shit in front of like fucking like just teenagers, bro.
Just
Like
8-year-olds.
Well, they can't just do it in jail. You
still
gotta
though,
find
bro.
a new income. You gotta find new sources of income. These new kids.
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
true.
fucking.
Got to get new clientele because you kill your old
You
clientele.
killed your old one with fucking fentanyl.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
that shit
oops.
is crazy, man. I had
Got a bad
crackhead-
batch. Now I gotta find a new clientele base. Oops.
Shout out to Lenny.
Had a
Shout out Lenny. Gone
shout
too
out
soon.
Lenny. There was this one lady who she was given a pair of Nike Dunks, some like nice red and black ones, right? Sold them bitches. Said that like she got them stolen, but like she'd only had them for like a few hours. It just didn't make any sense how she had gotten those stolen. Maybe someone would
She went
steal.
straight to the crack dealer.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what
you
I'm
wanna
saying, bro. Like,
trade?
yeah, bro. Like,
wanna
I got
bargain?
these nice ass fucking. That's what I most definitely
No
was
holds
thinking.
barred.
Yeah. No holds barred trade.
She probably got like a pretty dime off that shit too.
No
bro.
trades barred.
Little baggy.
Yeah,
She
bro.
came back to you like a zombie. One hand up.
Dude, I remember seeing this one crack. I'm like drunk as fuck, bro, coming out of this fucking downtown party. All of a sudden, we just see this fucking lady just walking weird as hell.
Oh my god, the zombie
saying
land.
help, help. I was like, nigga, what the fuck is going on
The
here,
zombie
bro?
land. Shout out to Baltimore, Boston, wherever. They have the zombie land. You go there at like late night.
Oh,
You'll
shit.
see some people leaning. No Michael Jackson.
That's scary, dog. Cause like you don't know what the fuck's going on through your head during like a fucking like you
Low
don't
key,
know.
it looks like gravity shifted. Like, what have they done?
It's distorted their whole brain where reality and like gravity itself just doesn't make any fucking
It's
sense.
like Inception.
Yeah, bro. You want to start seeing shit like Inception, bro? Smoke some crack.
Demon semen
The
from another
crack within a
dimension.
crack. The crack within the crack. We're going 3 levels deep on this crack trip.
Hell yeah, bro. Crack on the crack on the crack.
Dude, I don't even know what the fuck cracks. I know they did crack in. I've never done crack, by the way. Just
Damn,
putting
bro.
that out there.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not bold enough to try. Maybe we'll do it one day. We'll get the bulb out here.
Yeah, bro. Like we all try it.
Subscribe to the Patreon. Subscribe to the Patreon. They'll
The
get
crack
that video.
episode. Yeah, we'll post the crack episode on the page on the Patreon.
Bro, we don't even. We're thinking it's been like an hour. It's been 5 hours of us just fucking screaming and fucking just acting retarded as shit.
But dude,
Hold
we
on.
get so much content, dude. Literally so much content.
bro.
I gotta do a shout out to your pants. Well, you got a hole right where your dick is.
Oh, dude.
You got 3 of them.
holes.
Three
What kind of
holes, bro.
design is this?
It's
Eat some
True
ice
Religion.
cream through them bitches.
If you were accurate, you could just you don't even need to take
I
off
could
your pants to pee. You-
Accurate?
accurate. You know what I mean? If he was just
I don't know, man, it's
sharpshooter, you
slick.
could stream right through that hole.
You'd have to have JFK
Dude,
accuracy.
You'd have to be Lee Harvey Oswald and pissing, dude.
Do you
That shit would have to be the magic bullet. In, out, in, out.
The magic stream.
have you seen that one video of the guy? He's all like,
It goes back in the hole.
Literally 3 holes, dude. Like the governor. 3. They call your pants. What's it, McGovern? Is that what his name? No, it wasn't McGovern. I'm thinking of the fucking other dude. God damn it! I wish I knew history.
You got
Like I'm
some
supposed to.
CIA ass
it's
pants
like
on.
right away.
So anyway, I guess that's we've been going, man, for about like an hour and a half. I mean, hour 20.
Hour and 20.
So it's pretty good. Pretty good length. Pretty good length. That's what she said.
Shout out to Blue Chew.
Shout out to Blue Chew.
Shout out to Blue Chew and Dude Wipes.
And Dude Waves.
I feel
Make
bad
sure you-
for Sheath. They've got to have to make so many different sizes. First
You
of all,
know-
you got the butt size, then you got the thigh size, then you got the waist size, then you got the dick size, then the
Facts.
ball size.
This is true. And if Sheath
And I know
happened to
they make
sponsor
some.
us, we would gladly go into the logistics of your underwear.
Listen,
for
I
the
know they
audience.
make some one size all fits bullshit. Where's the chode sizes?
Yeah.
Give me that. You have a
Yeah.
micro penis?
Justice for chodes. Hashtag justice for chodes.
JOC.
You think people are
JOC.
lying when they say that well, actually, no, there's porn out there. I don't know. I feel like every time.
Wait, what?
Your
Where we go?
TikTok's listening. It's gonna hear that shit and send you some videos.
Nah, I don't know, man. Like, just having a chode, that just sucks. I just can't wrap my head around that, man. Just
Bro,
having a
let's
small
not just
Can't wrap
Discriminate.
nothing around it.
I'm not trying to. I don't
Dude, that's sheer girth.
like. I'm not trying to discriminate, but that
like hugging a red tree from the red tree forest.
at that point, would you
Redwood.
get a? Would you get one of those surgeries where you can extend it?
Dude, I'm not fucking doing anything. I'm not. Why? Get
Extendo
a
dick.
scalpel away from my dick. You know what I mean? Why would you even
Inspector
do that?
Gadget your dick.
Dude, I don't care how. Maybe desperate times call for desperate measures, but I feel like if you're just in this certain class of dick, I feel like you just kind of have to accept the fact that you kind of have to probably
you-
pay.
listen,
probably
Are
have to
you a
pay for
You
are you
got
a
a chode.
centipede? Are you a centipede
gotta-
or Darth Vader helmet kind of guy?
a centipede?
Yeah, like circumcised or non-circumcised.
Oh, I'm cut. I'm cut as fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd hate to be Jewish.
cut. Yeah.
Cut more that ways than one.
Darth Vader
suicidal, I'm
helmet
just
for the
kidding.
win here.
I'm not on a. Sometimes algorithms pick up on that if you say that shit. Though, like I'll get an
Is
email
dick
jokes about
cheese
that
real?
from YouTube. Like
Is
to say
dick
that.
cheese real?
Like, don't joke.
Dick cheese.
Yeah, is that real?
Smegma.
Yeah.
I mean, I imagine
It's
there's a
a-
word for it.
Dude,
It's a
can
word.
you search that up real quick? Is dick
No,
cheese-
I'm not gonna.
Nah.
I'm not gonna type that into Google.
Have you heard of Lemon Party?
Lemon Party.
Lemon
the
Party?
The podcast.
What is
Yeah,
that?
you want a lemon party?
I don't know
Search it up.
what's
Is
a.
that like a piss party? It's like
No.
a shower.
Well,
No.
see, I know that there's a podcast that I follow called Lemon Party, but I actually never looked up what the term means. So
Lemon Party, blue waffles.
No,
That's a good one.
Fuck. I'm not.
Oh
Don't, no,
yeah,
no, 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 no,
yeah.
no, no.
Like
Don't type that shit
oh.
in. No.
2 girls, 1 cup.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
we don't
dude,
need to go
what?
in all that. Oh, if we want to talk about fucked up shit, though, we're gonna have to end the episode. I'm gonna just disclaimer right now. Nah, don't even. I'm not playing this.
Shit away.
What was I?
You
trying
didn't
to
even
search
look
up
it up
again?
on private mode on Google.
Nah, man.
Bro, so I watched these movies this weekend, and let's like wrap up the episode with this. But I'm gonna tell you right now, like, I don't even recommend this to like horror fans because I was just blown away by this and like honestly got physically sick. So there's this two movies, and I watched the first one and then part of the second one. The movies are called Terrifier and Terrifier 2. I don't know if you've heard of these. I don't know if you guys are horror fans at all, but if you're not, just fucking stay away from these things. Don't look this
Oh, this guy.
Art the Clown.
I love horror movies. I just hate when they're like psychological, like sexual, like manipulation and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, well, so this is just like kind of just like violence.
Violence, just violence.
Extreme kind of gratuitous violence.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of in the vein of like I would say it probably goes into torture porn territory. But the first movie it's fucked up. You know, again, it's just like there's stuff going on. I could go really, into the analysis of all of it right now, but I'm not going to do that because I just want to get this off my chest because the movie's like, I watched the first one and there's a scene in it. There was a particular scene. It's really extreme. Basically, he bisects a girl with a hacksaw straight down, like through her body. And like it shows all of that shit happening.
A
Even the
hacksaw.
vagina.
Yeah, like he starts at the vagina.
Oh, dude, bro, that's
Oh.
crazy.
Yeah,
dog.
it was so extreme. Like I had a pretty hard time with that, but I made it through the scene, right? Like I got through it, and the movie doesn't actually get like to that level of extreme violence after that, right? So like you kind of once you get through that, you're kind of through the worst of it. So I got through the rest of the movie, and I put the second one on because again, like people are like, well, these are good. These are just crazy how violent they are, and I'm like, my curiosity is getting the best of me on this. I watched the second one, and I get like there's a scene again, there's a scene, and I get to this fucking scene, and I can't make it through this one. Like it just goes on, it keeps going and going, and it's so extreme, and I could start describing it to you, but like I mean, it's just like it's so fucked up. But like basically, like it's a girl in like in her bedroom, and he like fucking attacks her, and like basically like scalps her and like rips her arm off and like tears like her other arm in half. Like it's so insane. Like I can't even tell. Like I got physically sick. I was gonna fucking puke. Like I'm not joking.
Dude.
I got that fucked up from this movie. So I'm like, hey. Impressive on the technical practical effects level, but Jesus Christ, I couldn't handle it. I have a limit. I have a limit. I found it with this fucking
Eventually,
movie.
you found it.
And so I turned the movie off there. I was like, I'm not gonna try and like I was sick. I was like, any more violence I see in this movie, I could fast forward it, but any more violence I see, I'm just gonna be getting fucking sick at
Yeah,
this.
man.
Like I was so
I
fucked.
saw bits and pieces towards what you were talking about too, man. That shit is crazy. It was mainly of like the second movie, those clips.
Wait, you were just watching that?
No, I previously have seen like clips of like the
Oh.
Terrifier 2.
Oh, you've
And
seen
that
this
shit,
shit?
yeah, no,
Oh,
like
okay.
that shit
So
is
you know what I'm
weird.
talking about.
It is fucking horrible, bro. Dude, there's this one movie, I forgot what the fuck it's called, bro, but like there's
It's
just this one
sadistic,
scene.
is what it is. And
Yeah,
some
this
people are like,
genre of movies, bro, it's just like it's the craziest shit you
The
could
closest
possibly
thing I've
ever
seen to
think.
that is called Bones and All. It's about there's a certain group of people just everywhere in the world, and they can smell each other, but they smell your blood. When you die, they can smell it, and they'll come and eat you.
okay,
So they're
Oh.
cannibals, and basically they get in groups of each other, but they can turn on each other, obviously. It's just a crazy story. It's like a 2 or 3 hour movie, and you see a lot of eating people.
Yeah,
and it's fucking gross every time you see it.
Damn, man, I can't even eat my Cool Ranch right now.
bro. Like so the and like that's what I'm saying. Like this, and like I'm looking up like Bones and All right now, and like this looks like it's like kind of like a.
It's kind of cheesy, but
It's more
to be
main-
honest, I needed that in spite of all the violence because I was feeling physically ill,
Well, it's-
even though it was cheesy.
Well, see, here's the thing about like the Terrifier thing too. Fuck, he's fucking he's got your you tucked the tip off. You circumcised your mic.
You're not cut no more.
Shit, dude.
But the thing about these Terrifier
Vader
movies
helmet.
is that they are like purposefully like sadistic and and to give you no hope. Like they're
Yeah.
purposely hopeless and cynical. Like the thing is, like, the first one, I actually do appreciate what they're doing there. Like, it's real low budget, and I don't really like the one scene. Like, I'm probably never gonna watch it again because of that. But like what he's doing in terms of like with like expectations and like the horror genre and stuff, some of that's kind of clever, and I can appreciate that. But with the second one, like, I don't know what was going on there. I didn't get far enough into it to really assess anything. Like, again, like, that scene came up, and I got sick. Like,
A lot of horror
so
movies,
over the top.
A lot of horror movies, they'll end with like a suspenseful ending, but at least the main characters have won or been successful in some way,
That's
and there's
the
a
thing.
little bit of hope, and that hope is what drags you into the second movie. But a movie like that just sounds just like
not enjoyable. It's not an
Yeah.
enjoyable experience, right? Because that's the stuff. That's
you're
kind
like,
of
oh
what
shit,
a
there's no
horror-
way to win
Well,
at
yeah,
all.
the appeal of a horror movie is the roller coaster, right? Like, you're going down, like, and you're like, fuck, like, this is really intense and this is fucking gruesome. But then
Just
you
one
have
big
these
drop.
highs. You
That's
have-
it.
Yeah, exactly. But you have the highs that take you, the hope that give. There's a movie though that I think that does what Terrifier's kind of doing, but I think it does it a lot better. It's called Funny Games, and that's actually.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that. It's about like the
Yeah.
family.
We did talk about that. You're right. Funny Games does what Terrifier's doing. That's sort of this sort of hopelessness thing. But I think it does it a lot better, and it's a little more clever. And it's got better actors in it too. It's like Tim Roth, who's the guy from the beginning of Pulp Fiction. You've seen Pulp Fiction?
Of course.
Yeah. So the guy at the beginning when they're talking in the diner, and he's talking about robbing the restaurant. Perfect place to rob the bank, rob the restaurant, or whatever. And so Tim Roth, he's in it. It's also got Naomi Watts. She's popular actress. You probably recognize her.
Funny Games.
Funny Games, but like it's doing what I think Terrifier's doing, but I think it does it better. It's not as gratuitous, but the point that it's making is very much in that sort of hopelessness thing. And there's one scene in it in particular that's almost like there's a scene in that where it's like almost like it makes or breaks the experience for you, because it's like you either accept what the movie's trying to do or you don't, because it's really in your face and obvious. But I won't spoil that, because like it's really something. That's what I love about it. It's like if you experience that moment and you don't know it's coming, it's just like it totally blew my mind when I saw it. So anyway,
I like that concept in movies of like hopelessness, because every movie feels like there's gonna be a happy ending at some point in the movie. But Tarantino does a really good job of that. Like in Reservoir Dogs,
leaving
there's a
some
lot of the
ambiguity
movie
there, too.
where it's like, oh, this guy's getting tortured, but bam, he's dead. Or bam, he's dead. And now the whole thing's going to line up, and they're going to get away with the gold or whatever they stole.
Yeah, the diamonds. Yeah.
There's this one found
And then it's
footage.
just fucking hopeless.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all just falls
it's
fuck
just
apart.
fucking hopeless.
Yeah.
You're like, wait a minute. Wait, something has to add up here. Something has to happen.
There's this one found footage movie that America did like a reamp on. It's called like REC, like record.
Yeah, wreck.
Yeah, wreck, and it's like in Spain or whatever, the original version, but the like the American version is just like it's still based around the apartment building that got like contaminated and sealed off and all that shit, but like it's not in Spain, I guess. But that's like a huge sign, because they even came out with like a second one. It was like more on the verge of like, instead of this being like a start of like a zombie apocalypse, it's really behind a whole like apocalyptic like demon starting like the most fucked up apocalypse you could like come up with, pretty much. But like
Yeah.
It's like not
the
like
apocalypse.
it's it's the apocalypse, bro. It's like, like demons and shit. But like the second one is like I said, it's found footage, so it's still got that like raw material to it, and like you're rooting for certain characters, and then they get fucked over, and you're just all like, oh shit, and then you see like one of them trying to like kill like the other guy, and like it's really gruesome, and like it's pretty good acting. There's a kid in it. And like even the kid was like a straight savage. The second one, like you see like the mutated jaunts that like the doctor was working on in the penthouse, and like they use like the vents and shit in that one like floor because of like him just like fucking around for like years building and like making certain fucking like new diseases and shit like that. But he was really also just like a devil worshiper and like praying to the devil also while also being like a fucking scientist.
Naturally, scientists obviously worship the devil. That's what my parents taught me. I'm just kidding.
How they make vaccines.
Yeah, they make vaccines, bro.
No, but in the second one, not the second one, in the American one, for the second one, because they came out with the first one, it was like kind of like we're gonna make it exactly like the first one, but not Espanol type shit. You know what I'm saying?
It was a U.S. remake.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. And then like the second one was just like to the U.S. remake, which is like ass. Like it was about like the
that's usually how it
scientist
goes, you know?
and like
remakes
know what I'm
aren't as
saying?
good as where they came from usually. So
It wasn't a scientist worshiping the devil. It was like they ate a bat on accident.
No, it wasn't even that.
Created
It was
the
like
COVID virus.
it was like the scientist who was, and it fucks up the whole like lore behind like the fucking story, bro. But like the scientist originally in the Espanol film, bro, has like kids and shit, right? He's been working on this dog, right? And then all of a sudden, like, it relates towards the guy in the penthouse. But, like, it was the reason because of the fucking dog that he was getting the medication for or some shit. But he was also, like, working on it, like,
Every fucking movie. John Wick, everything.
Yeah, it's fucking
dog.
weird. Yeah, it's... So, like...
there's a lot going on. But I think,
Everything
to
was
Michael's
because of the
point,
fucking
and like
dog.
you're saying, it's like in the movie, like there's using hopelessness. Horror movies
Yeah.
use this hopelessness as a tool. And there, you can't. There's something. It's almost like an agreement between the audience and the filmmaker. It's like the filmmaker is going to respect the audience, and it's almost like some movies are purposely going against that rule, whereas the filmmaker is almost disrespecting the audience. You know, and going too far. Like it's like that with Terrifiers,
Like
do,
Saw.
You know? And so it's like, and so in Funny Games is kind of a similar thing there, though. I don't think he's going too far in that, but it is in a way. That's kind of the point of the movie, though, and what it's examining. And so, you know. That's all. Like, really, I was trying to talk about.
That
like, and get that shit
disrespectful
off my
moment
chest.
between the filmmaker and the audience, you can really feel it when there's a moment in the film when you're like, oh God, and you got to look away for a second. You turn back, it's still happening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's still happening.
That's exactly.
You feel like you got slapped in the face.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of like the disrespectful thing. That's why usually extreme violence is you only see it for like kind of a split second or a few moments.
A gunshot.
You know? Yeah, or
or
like in Hostel, you know, like they cut the Achilles.
bro,
you know,
right.
you see it like for a split second. It's real, like real
It's like
quick.
teeth
but you're
grinding,
like,
bro.
Fuck! But like it's gone. It's once it's over, it's over. You know, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
But with like Terrifier, the shit's dragging. The sequence goes on for like 2 fucking minutes, and it's like, I mean, longer than that. And it's just like it keeps going, and people are like talking about it. They're like, well, it's funny because it's so over the top. I'm like, it's not fucking funny. Like what they're depicting is not funny. You can't say that that's funny.
If you're actually into the movie and you're putting yourself in the scene somehow.
Because that's what I do when
Like
I watch
watching
movies.
it
I
through
try
the
to
camera.
empathize with characters, and so if somebody's being like mutilated on screen, I'm like fucking kind of empathizing and trying to feel, and like it fucks with you. And so if you can remove that, maybe you can kind of just put something between yourself and what's happening. But for me, I'm not able to do that. Like I don't know, maybe it's emotions are a fucking weird thing, man. Like I watch a scene like that and I feel stuff that I'm like, yeah, I don't want to feel those fucking things, you know what I mean? Like it because of what I'm, you know, the stimulation that it's given me. So, you know, it's really anyway, like I don't recommend people watch it, but I just want to get that off my fucking chest because like it literally something like that has been fucking with me for a few days. Like it's something that crazy, you know. So I wouldn't even recommend it to horror fans. And like, so if anybody out there is listening to this and like they want to go look that up, it's like, you know, do it like I'm telling you, like, you know, it's fucked up. It's gonna fuck you up if you're like you're not prepared for that.
Have you seen Barbarian? That new movie that came out? It was like in theaters.
I haven't seen Barbarian. I know what you're talking about.
It's on HBO Max, bro. It's fucking.
Is it?
It's got the dude who plays the It clown from like the
Bill
new
Skarsgård.
It. Yeah, Bill Skarsgård. And then like this like one black lady. But like, dude, it's about like this guy who like went around just like raping all these women and like entrapping them and then fucking having their
That's
kids.
right, and they're in the basement, and he's like creating generations of like fucked up like people that have only inbred. Like it's really
Dude,
wild.
yeah, nah, bro. And he comes up with like this one lady that's like fucking blonde, or like, dude, she's just
you
like,
just gotta watch it, bro. Like
she's like 8 feet tall, bro, and then like skinny, and like just like the way they
She
did
looks
the
like
CGI
Slenderman
on,
kind of thing.
No. The way they did her is like you know that like those new Resident Evil games.
Is the I feel like I've seen this movie. Is it like a rental house or like an
Yep,
Airbnb?
Yeah,
Airbnb.
And then they go in the basement.
Yes.
Fuck, I hated that movie.
Dude, that shit was
Yeah.
insane.
When I saw it,
It's
it in
fucked.
The
theater.
black homeless guy.
And I'm the type to jump out of my seat, and I
the
really
black homeless
did.
guy knows what's going on.
Yeah, bro. Oh wow,
Getting
Yeah,
some
no.
distortion in here.
that's what I'm saying. Nah, but
All right, we've been going for a minute. I mean, we've been going for like an hour and a half now. Going longer than that, hour 40.
hour and 40 now. We added extra
Shit,
20
bro, we
minutes.
gotta like put like a Patreon episode out with all this extra material. But nah, we'll figure that out.
All this extra material should be sponsored by Blue Chew.
yeah,
Blue
yeah.
Chew or dude
All
wipes.
this extended material.
Extended.
I'm
Material.
trying to have dude wipes, bro, for
Trying to
free.
have dude wipes. Dude, well, hit them up,
Keep
bro.
keep one in
Take
like
the
the
initiative.
bathroom. Keep one with me in my car,
In your back pocket. You never know when you're gonna need it.
Didn't wipe you.
bro. Like I know I'm not the only one here who has like a leaky asshole sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Or
That's why you got
sweat
holes
juice.
in your pants. Yeah,
Exactly.
He's this forward-thinking
let it go.
dude. You know, is what it is.
let it flow.
All right, fellas. I
Be
think
comfortable.
we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up like you should do when you take your Blue Chew. And yeah, thanks for listening this week. If you enjoyed this, you can go find me on Twitter and Instagram at HistoricHole. You can find. You guys want to plug your social medias?
I like your. Oh yeah. Baki the one .720.
I'm got milk. Simple
Yeah.
as that.
On IG.
Yeah.
Bing,
Y'all are
bang,
they're
boom.
IG specific. I'm Twitter. I'm Twitter and IG, so
Oh.
you can find me on both. I
He's
go both
he's
ways.
a muskie.
I go both ways. You know.
Muskie. He pays $8 a month for Twitter.
For real?
I actually don't, but I kind of want to.
Kind of want to.
Kind of want to. If he apparently he was talking some shit about
That
like
blue
letting
check.
people upload like long videos. So like I could like upload our fucking episodes to Twitter.
I thought it was
You'd have
limited
to
to
like
like 2 or
pay
3
more.
minutes.
You'd have to pay like $2.
Well, he was talking about doing them longer, right? Letting you just like upload whatever length videos. Maybe if you're a blue subscriber, they like let you. But when I first launched, I bought it so I could try it out, and none of the shit worked. Like, it was all
It was
fucking
like
broken.
none of the features are happening at all.
None of it worked at all, and I was like, "This is bullshit." So I got rid of it, and so I'll resubscribe if they fix all that stuff. But maybe I'll investigate and see if you can do the long videos because I don't think I've seen anything like long on there yet. So it's probably they're limiting that. Anyway, if you like the episode, go to iTunes, give me 5 stars. Go talk shit to me. Try and cancel me. I don't care really anymore. I'm apathetic and numb to this world.
If you want to check out the clips, they'll be on IG, of course.
And
Yeah, posting clips to IG. And yeah,
do.
have a good night.
Mwah.